Oh, it's gonna work this time from Zoom
Oh,
because it's setting up. It's about to go live. Yay! Okay. And we are live.
we're live.
Okay, do you want to go ahead and share it really quick?
All right, yeah, I'm gonna share really quick. What am I doing? What am I doing? I gotta get back to your page. All right, you can begin though.
Okay, so welcome, welcome, welcome. You are in for a treat. If you're watching this on my page or on Charles's page, we have some information for you that is literally life changing. And I happen to have the privilege to have Charles. He's one of my personal mentors. He's the reason why I was profitable in Forex trading within my first month after knowing nothing about it. You guys watch silently on my page, but I want to show you the realness behind it and how everyday people are making this a reality for their life. So Charles, do you want to just introduce yourself?
Absolutely. First of all, I want to thank you for having me, Jasmina. What's up, Jasmina's followers? What's going on to all my followers? MrKingdomKash, Charles Dyson is my name. And I reside in beautiful Atlanta, Georgia with my wonderful, beautiful wife, LadyKingdomKash, Christina Dyson. And we have 9 kids, 9. And I have not worked a job since April 2013. And my message to everyone far and wide is you can take full control over your financial future. All it takes is the right mentor, the right information, and a will to succeed. That's it. So that's what we're going to talk about.
Yep. Y'all heard that, 9 kids. So I don't want to hear anybody talking about they don't have time. 9 kids, and him and his beautiful wife have actually not worked a job. And you said since 2014?
2013, April
2013. Hasn't worked a job since 2013. And because of just saying yes to a solution that can literally change his life and his kids' life forever. Now, one thing I know that you say that you actually teach your kids how to trade. Tell us about that.
Absolutely. So, when I saw this opportunity, I saw a generational opportunity. I saw my wife and I, we said our children have no choice but to learn this skill set. All right. So we got every color under the rainbow, every age that you can name, from teenager all the way down to our 3-year-old. So my 2 youngest children haven't started learning yet, but my other 7, they all learned how to trade. So the way we did it was I learned how to trade first. I taught my wife how to trade. I taught my 7 older ones how to trade, and my wife then began helping them with trading as well. So we both take on the responsibility of helping them understand. And really, like, trading is not hard. Investing is not hard. There's stigma on it, right? People tell people it's dangerous. You can lose all your money, right? It's just as dangerous as driving a car. You can kill yourself, right? But what did you do? You got yourself an instructor to safely understand how to drive the car. And now, ladies, you put makeup on while you drive, right? Fellas, we eat sandwiches while we drive, right? We can multitask. So it's not the fact that it's dangerous to trade. It's the fact that you need the correct information and you need an instructor. And when you have that, then you can literally go from knowing nothing about trading to within 7 days having the capacity to make great money from your phone even while you sleep. So that's the process we went through. Sit them down. We have 1-hour sessions where when we were first teaching the kids how to trade, they would, listen to me. I would teach them how to read the chart. This is up, this is down, how to recognize a trend, all that good stuff. And very quickly they were like, oh, this is fun. We like this. My 14-year-old loves it. My My oldest sons, they love it. They like, I gave my children something that they don't have to ever wonder how they're going to be able to make money.
Right.
Like, imagine if you knew how to make money when you were 10 years old, how to multiply money. It's life changing. So, you know, I gave them, my wife and I, we gave our children what we wish we would have had.
That's real. That's real. And speaking of that, go over how you got introduced to trading and why you said yes.
Okay. So it's a funny story. We, my wife and I saw trading in 2015 for the first time on Facebook. I saw a chart and I said, I would never do that. It looks too hard. I would never do that. And me and my wife, we like, nah, we ain't never doing that. That was me. So fast forward, like 2016, into 2016, I had somebody who told me and my wife, like, y'all are smart. Y'all would be really, really good traders. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm happy with what I'm doing. Me and my wife at the time were making great money. And it was like, nah, I don't need that. And he's like, no, for real, you need to do this. And so he was like, look, I'll coach you for free. I said, free? All right, you can do whatever you want to do. Show me what you got, right? And so he gave me like 3 free sessions. And it really was like hard to understand, but with the way he was teaching it to me. So when I was listening, I was kind of getting it, but I wasn't like too gung-ho. So those 3 sessions came and went, and I was just like, no, I'm good. Fast forward a couple of months after that, I had a friend who I was in business with, me and my wife, and he kept telling me about this, and I was just like, no, I'm not interested. I'm good. And one day he was like, listen, if you have any ounce of respect for me, you will take a look at this video. I said, well, dang, if you put it like that, send me the dang video. So he sent me the video, I watched it, and then he invited me to a webinar. And I got on that webinar. The only thing I remember about this webinar, this was the moment I decided to trade. There was a 7-year-old on the webinar. And he kept telling everybody on the webinar how his mom and dad did not help him take the trades. He was making money from his phone by himself. And he just kept saying, and I'm doing this on my own. And my mom and dad didn't help me do this. I made this money and I'm buying my own toys and da-da-da-da-da-da. And my mom and dad didn't help. He just kept saying it. And it burned in my mind. I was like, this 7-year-old little boy is not smarter than me.
Right.
I'm like, listen, if this 7-year-old little boy can do this, I can do this. That was the moment I decided, you know what, I'm going to learn this. Me and my wife for that whole month, January 7th, 2017, we kept going to the webinars because my wife was actually about to give birth to my daughter. Her due date was February 14th on Valentine's Day, 2017. She came on January 31st. So that we made the decision that we were going to start trading when she was 3 months old after the lack of sleep and everything like that. So the whole month of January, I kept going to webinars and seeing it. And I was just like blown away, testimony after testimony. People paid $100,000 of student loan debt. People who quit their job in 60 days. People, like, all kinds of crazy testimonies. By the time my wife had the baby, I was like, I don't want to wait. We got to do this now. It was the day after my birthday, February 5th. It was February 6th, 2017. I remember it like it was yesterday. I said, I can't keep hearing these testimonies. I can't wait. Let's do it now. We're going to be sleepy anyway. Let's be up at night learning how to trade. No excuses. Let's go. I literally, like, we were so serious. I shut down, me and my wife shut down another business to make time to learn how to trade. We cut off, we like stopped a stream of income because we saw the vision with multiplying our money while we sleep. That's how serious we were. I knew from the moment I made the decision to do this, I would be trading for the rest of my life. That's how it just makes sense to make money from a phone while you sleep. And we have like multiplied that income we had before by like 6. So it was a big decision. Great decision. So that's how we actually got introduced to trading.
Wow. I mean, not the same story, but when you said that you were looking at a chart and it looked crazy, that was my thing. I was like, my question was, do I have to know anything about it to get started? And that's when my mom was like, no, like you don't. Because I had that fear too. Like I have zero knowledge of what's going on. But at the end of the day, I took the leap of faith. And if you're just hopping on, this gentleman right here has been one of my mentors. And because of a strategy that he teaches and just the guidance, I was able to learn and be profitable within my first month. Okay. And you heard his testimony where he was saying that it's not hard. There's kids, 7-year-olds that are trading. And because he put the skepticism aside and the fear, now he's a trader for life and sustaining a family of 11 people, which is crazy.
I have no clue how much money I spend on water, just water for 11 people every month. Oh my God. Forex funding.
Exactly. So the next question that I want to ask you is, what makes a profitable trader? From time to skill, break it down.
Okay, so my definition of a profitable trader, or the goal is to be a consistently profitable trader. Right. And I need you to understand, as traders, we do lose trades, but we make more than we lose. Right. So the key is consistently profitable trader. That's what you want to be. You want to be able to consistently move your account in the right direction. So my definition of a successful trader is someone who can consistently move their account in the right direction. You are a successful trader when you can pull $10 a day out the market whenever you want. Think about that. Just $10, right? Let me go back. Back in 2012, when I first made the decision that I did not want to work a job for the rest of my life anymore, I said to myself, okay, let me just find a way to make $10 outside of a job consistently, right? And this was way before trading. I didn't really dive into trading until February 6, 2017. So this was 2012. My mentality was, if I can figure out how to make $10 outside of a job, that's all the confidence I need to know I could do $1,000 a day outside of a job. So my whole mentality was, I need to figure out how to make money and sustainable income without having to punch a clock. And with trading, it's the best thing you can do to achieve that. $10 a day, right? The mentality is $10. If you can make $10 a day, you can make $100 a day.
Facts.
And if you can make $100 a day, you can make $1,000 a day. It's only numbers. If you can make $1,000 a day, you could make $10,000 a day. It's only numbers, right? So what people get caught up on is they want to buy the expensive car. They want the really nice house. They want the money flying into their bank account. And all of that is wonderful. All of that is cool. But really, the mentality you need to have is, let me find a way to pay my water bill, my gas bill every month without my paycheck. Let me get it out the market. Right. Let me go ahead and add the cell phone bill to that. Let me get it out the market. All right, cool. Let me see if I can get my rent out the market. And what starts happening to your paycheck? Now your paycheck is in your pocket instead of going to a bill. Leverage. That's the mentality. And it gets exciting, because then when you start understanding the magnitude of what you're doing, you are really supplementing your income. And while you're working, that money is freed up. Now you're able to invest more and speed up the process and leverage yourself off of a job. Put 6 months of expenses away. Now you're able to double what you're making on your job from your trade account. Vision.
Right.
Vision. But it starts, you got to redefine what you believe is success. It starts with, let me just go ahead and get consistently profitable. Let me learn how to extract $20 a day, 4 days a week out the market. It's $80 a week. That's $320 a month. Like that, from $20 4 times a day, 4 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
It's that simple.
Right. And I think a lot of people get so caught up on, well, I want to learn how to trade, but I'm going to be a millionaire tomorrow. Not knowing that this is a lifelong skill. That's like saying, I'm going to go to my job, accept this salary, but tomorrow you're giving me a raise. Like life just doesn't happen like that. But the difference is that you can give yourself a raise faster with trading than waiting at a job for somebody to move out of the way or you having to prove yourself. The only person you have to prove yourself to in trading is yourself.
Absolutely.
And that's what people don't understand. Good stuff. Okay. Well, the next question is, how has faith impacted your journey?
Oh my God.
I know you don't like calling it a journey, but
it's really a plan. A journey, like look up the definition of the journey. Y'all understand why I don't like that word. Plan, right? And faith is the foundation of everything that my wife and I do. I'm a believer in Jesus Christ. All right, he's my leader. I have personal experience, personal evidence, supernatural things. My son was healed. He had a stomach problem. I laid hands on him. Me and my wife, we laid hands on him. He was healed. No doctor could figure it out. Nobody could help him. Me and my wife prayed in the name of Jesus. He recovered. Never had a stomach issue since. Right? So we got plenty of personal experience with God. And that's the foundation of everything we do. We serve people the same way God would serve people. And it doesn't change just because we're in business, right? So I take, and especially because we're dealing with money. No, we won't play with our money. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like my wife and I, it's so much bigger than just making money. This is ministry to us. This is leading people to true freedom, right? Financially, right? But the foundation of that, of integrity, of treating people right, of serving people, right? Of knowing that I'm above and not beneath, I'm the head, not the tail, right? Knowing that God has only plans to prosper me, only plans to bless me. So even in the frustrating time of my learning period of learning how to trade, my foundation was secure. God, I know you got me. While I was losing, right? While I was losing money trading for over a year, I was literally, my faith was my foundation. Like, all right, it's cool. I know I'm gonna get it. I know I'm gonna get it. And I always refer back to that little boy, that 7-year-old little boy in that first webinar I got on. If that I don't even know if that 7-year-old's still trading, but in my mind, if that 7-year-old was making money, I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this. And I know that my success, I already knew what I was going to do. Me and my wife, our success is attached to so many other people being free. And if you approach this opportunity with that mentality, it's so much greater than you. I have to win because my winning, me and my story is going to set somebody else free. So the quitting was not an option. And now that I have mastered trading, I'm able to take what it took me 3 years to master and get people making money within 7 days. Think about that. That's the value of a mentor. It took me, well, not 3 years. It took me 2 and some change to get to where I really understood the market. And now I'm able to take other people who know nothing and transfer my skill set in less than 7 days. Jasmine, a perfect example. Transfer that skill set in less than 7 days. In a way that I got the strategy that we use called the Skittles Strategy, the one that I developed, the way we got it, it was completely divine. It was God who taught me certain things about the charts that nobody showed me. And I'm telling you, trading is easy when you have the right information. I can't speak for everybody else. Now, if you watch this video and you go join your cousin, my cousin told me about this. Let me go rock with your cousin. Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with what your cousin over there doing. That ain't my business. Your cousin might be great at it. You might be straight. Or it could turn around the other way. You might have some issues. That's your business. All I can speak for is what me, Jasmina, and our organization are doing, and we win.
Win, win. Win big.
We win big. You understand? So, tell y'all, man.
Faith is everything, because the fact that what we have is so golden, like it's literally setting people free, but then people, like in the book we're reading, people allow fear to stop them from putting their finances on the right track, but yet they would rather let somebody else drive that ship. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense how they'll put their faith in what their friends say. They'll put their faith in what their boss says. They'll put their faith in what the government says. And we know how that's going right now. But you won't have enough faith in yourself and in God. And here is a prime example of somebody who anybody would actually look at and say, you're crazy for not wanting to work a job. What are you doing? You're a man, you're supposed to provide for your family. But he is, because of the gift of learning this skill set and providing on a level where a job wouldn't even probably be able to do that for him. And also having the time to actually spend with your family and not miss those special events with your kids.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, for real. Before I got into business and investing, I literally missed every important moment of my children's life, besides my last two. Never saw them walk for the first time. Never heard the first word. Never was there. Never, like, the first time they crawled. All of it. Missed it all. Right? My job one time, I had a baby, and the job was like, all right, you got 72 hours. I said, I just had a whole human and I got 72 hours to get back to work. Can I get a week? Can I get 2 weeks? Like, nah, 72 hours or you're fired. They give you 72 hours to bond with your child. And it's worse for the women. The woman, y'all push the baby out and they expect y'all back at work. Like,
right, in 3 months. Some people
if you have never seen that, it's an experience. Oh my God. Oh my God. You never get used to it. Watching a whole human come out of another human. She should be down for a year. And they talk about some be back to work in 60 days. It's crazy. These jobs do not care. Right? So, and the whole fear aspect, like, it's literally like being afraid of your own shadow. What are you afraid of? Think about this. I try to get people to understand this. The same process you go through to learn how to tie your shoe, the same process you went through to learn how to ride a bike, the same process you went through to learn how to swim is the same process you go through to learn how to make $1 million. Same exact process. It's no different. At first, if you're doing it by yourself, it's hard. If you have an instructor, it's a little bit easier. You can learn how to tie your shoe real quick if you got your mom, your dad, your older cousin sitting there helping you. You can learn how to ride a bike very easily with some training wheels. That's the value of a mentor. A mentor is your training wheels. So you're afraid of what you don't understand. But if you can just understand that you can make what you make on your job ×4 while you sleep and have instructors to help you understand how to do it, there's nothing to be afraid of. You're afraid of your own shadow. And the fear of success is a real thing. More people like don't want to take the responsibility to learn. They would much rather be told what to do at a job and complain than actually do something to change. And I'm not even judging you, because I used to be that person. And one day I was just like, shut up, Charles. Shut up. Because you put that suit on and went in that interview room and lied to them people. Yes, yes, ma'am. I will be here on time. I will be here 30 minutes early. Yes, ma'am. I'm an excellent worker. I'll do everything. I'll even stay late. And then get the job and complain about everything under the sun that you begged for, that you sold yourself for. It's backwards. Shut up, Charles. Stop complaining. Change your life. These 7 kids didn't ask to be here. Your wife, you sold yourself to your wife. You promised her the world. What you gonna do? You gonna fold, or you gonna actually rise to the occasion? And sometimes you gotta check. I know I do. I checked myself. I had no choice but to win, or I was gonna be a slave for corporations for the rest of my life. 9 kids and a whole wife, 5 of them girls. Y'all like hair, makeup. My wife and my daughters is playing in makeup. Playing in makeup.
That's a lot.
Fellas, playing in makeup is a bill.
Especially if it's good makeup.
And it's top of the line quality.
Yes.
They're playing in the makeup. So I gotta buy makeup, clothes, and the kids grow fast. The clothes I bought 3 months ago are old. Gotta get new clothes, a whole new wardrobe. It's bananas. It's bananas. So, you're scared of nothing. Come get this money.
I just have one more question for you. What would you say to the person, because this segues into it, that is scared of learning how to trade, or they may not have had the example, or because they think Forex is a fad? I had somebody tell me once, I'd rather learn on my own because I'm not a follower of people. What? Lord. Speak on that, El Capitan.
I'm a nice person, so I'm not going to say they stupid. I'm going to just say the comment was stupid. But Forex is a fad. I get it. It can look like a fad because you see it everywhere now. You see it on Instagram. You see it on Facebook. You see it everywhere now. Everybody's doing Forex, it seems like, right? Don't get it twisted. This is a $6.6 trillion a day industry. There's a reason why in your 20s, in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s, however old you are watching this right now, that you're just now hearing about it. There's a reason why. Before 2011, you needed a net worth of over $3 million, and you had to start your trade account with $100,000. You were never supposed to have access to this industry. And now that we do, I feel like it's my duty to kick this door in. I feel like it's my responsibility. If wealthy people said, you know why they opened the door in 2011? Because they said, instead of taking each other money, let's just take Main Street's money. Wall Street said, hey, let's let everybody in. And now they prey on people who don't have knowledge or skill. If you treat this like a casino, you're going to get casino type results. But if you have an education, if you understand how to navigate the foreign exchange market, if you understand how to extract money out of the market whenever you want to, it's a skill. It's the equivalent of a mechanic gaining the skill of fixing cars, or a doctor gaining the skill of doing heart surgery, or a locksmith gaining the skill of opening any lock. It's the same exact thing. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a whole entire industry, the largest industry in the world. In the world, it's the biggest money pool you can possibly find. Now, granted, yes, it's true, you can go learn on your own. Absolutely. Go to YouTube, be my guest. Go learn for free. And you're going to learn a very expensive lesson. Smart guy, smart gal. Go ahead, right? You don't need a mechanic. You can fix your car. You can do it yourself, right? You don't need a lawyer. Go defend yourself in court, right? No problem. You don't need an instructor for Forex because it's just this money thing I saw on the internet. Yeah, all right. Don't come back saying Forex don't work. No, you didn't want to listen to somebody. And the key to success is to go from point A to point B with somebody who has been from point A to point B. It's that simple. From where you are now, wanting to quit a job, live life on your own terms, make your own money whenever you want to. Yeah, you could do that on your own. But wouldn't it be smarter? Wouldn't it be wiser? Wouldn't it work faster if somebody could say, okay, this is how you do it. This is how you avoid the mistakes I made. Like I said, it took me 2.5 years to get the understanding to be consistently profitable. And now I transferred that skill set to Jasmina in only 7 days. 2.5 years, 7 days.
Yeah.
What makes more sense? Right? It's a common sense decision to me. So there's literally nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to be afraid of. If you can send a text message, you can make money from your phone. If you've ever won a game of Simon Says as a 5-year-old, you can make money from your phone.
If you could watch this video,
you can make money from your phone. It's that simple. Like, I'm not trying to even, it's hard to even articulate, like, yo, it's so easy. It's so simple. You are scared of nothing. But fear is what keeps people broke, honest to God. Fear is what keeps people in bondage financially. Mm-hmm. You are working, people say, oh, I got, how many jobs you got? They'll think they have one job. No, you got 12 jobs. You got 12 jobs. You work for your employer. You work for Netflix. You work for the electric company. You work for the gas company. You work for the water company. You work for your car note company. You work for the credit card company. You work for everybody else. You know why? Because you take your money, you get your paycheck, and you pay everybody else. You are a corporate slave.
Ooh.
I know that's strong. That might, but sometimes you need to hear it that way. You are a corporate slave. You spend your life exchanging your time for money, and then you take the leftovers and try to squeeze something out of it. Go have fun on a credit card because you don't got no money. You done paid everybody else. That's not life. That's not life, and life more abundantly. That's not life. And you got to take control of your future and change it. And if the guy with a wife and 9 kids can do it, I don't understand. Like, y'all got to understand who you're listening to. You're not listening to somebody who don't understand. I get it. I come from struggle. I understand. But I made a decision to not struggle anymore. I made a decision to not let my lack of knowledge stop me from moving forward. I'm going to learn what I need to learn to get free. And the line is, everybody doesn't struggle for money. Everybody does not struggle for money. And you shouldn't have to either. So don't make this a decision where you say, all right, I'm going to give it a try for 30 days. Keep your money. Go to work. Just do something else with that money. Don't waste it. This is not something you give a try. You don't say, I'm going to go try to be a mechanic. I'm going to go try to be a doctor. I'm going to try to go be a lawyer for 30 days. No, this is a skill. You make a commitment to make money from your phone while you sleep for the rest of your life. Period.
Period. Thank you so much for sharing all this information for everyone that is listening. I see we got a lot of shares, so this is going to touch the hearts of so many people. And I just want to touch on one more thing, and then I'll let you go. Because I also hear, another thing that I hear people say is, well, I already have 3 companies. I'm already doing well. Or I'm already retired. I'm already getting that check. So the misconception is that Forex is for broke people. People don't understand that who moves the markets are the billionaires anyways. So kudos to you and congratulations that you definitely have a job. You're doing well. That is amazing, especially in this economy. God bless you and just say thank you. But the whole principle of learning this skill is not depending on other people to be able to finance you. Because even if you own all these companies, you never know if it's going to work out. Then what are you going to do?
Right.
Even if you're getting retirement, that's fine. What if something happens? Do you have enough money to have saved up? Like, you just never know. And saying, well, I don't need more money. Yeah, money's not everything, but that's like saying, I don't need more water or I don't need more air. Like, at the end of the day, if you could have it, why wouldn't you obtain it? Because it could be used to do so many other things and bless so many other people, like your family. Like, stop being so one-eyed. Well, I have this, this, and that, so I am good. Yeah, but what about your generations to come?
Right.
What about your parents? Are they still working?
Right.
Have you retired them? Do you have anything to add to that?
Oh, yes. Oh, so let me educate you guys. When you opened your bank account, you signed some paperwork, right? And in that paperwork, you actually gave the bank permission to take your money and trade it in the foreign exchange market. Your bank is trading your money in the foreign exchange market. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever thought about the fact that in every major city around the world, the tallest building in that city is most likely owned by a bank? Like, literally, the bank's name is at the top of the building. Banks have the tallest buildings in the world, skyscrapers. Why? They're not building those $330 million skyscrapers from overdraft fees, from $15, $35 overdraft fees.
And you used to work in one of them.
I used to work in one of them. So I've seen it with my own two eyes. I've seen inside a skyscraper here in Atlanta, the SunTrust Tower, Google it, you can see it. In that building, there's about 25 to 30 floors of nothing but people with computers who trade in the foreign exchange market. 15 to 25 floors. The whole entire floors is nothing but computers and people in suits with light skin trading in the foreign exchange market, trading your money in the foreign exchange market. You understand? I need you to understand that, like, somewhere in the world, there's a billionaire trying to figure out how to get 2 billion. It's all relative. It's all relative. This is not for broke people. This is actually for rich people. Right? This is actually a rich person's game, which in my very, very simple mind, I'm like, okay, if rich people are doing it, I need to be doing it. That's my whole financial plan. Whatever rich and wealthy people are doing, me and my wife are going to do it, period. And this is just a vehicle to help you get to where you want to go faster. And it's always hard talking to people who trade stocks, because they're like, oh, no, I'm good. Forex is risky. Like, bruh, I'm trying to help you understand what it takes you a year to make. I can teach you how to make that in 2 weeks. Like, please don't be that smart. Don't be that guy. Don't be that one, right? Too smart for your own good. I'm trying to tell everybody should be trading Forex. I really believe that. Yeah. Everybody needs to be trading Forex, because of how simple it can be, how simple it is to literally push a button on your phone and multiply money. Compound interest, right? Making money the same way the credit card companies make money, the same way the car note companies make money. So this is not just for people who need to come up. This is for people who are comfortable. 200,000, 300,000 a year, 800,000 a year. That individual, if you're watching this video, this is for you. I coach lawyers. Me.
People that have their doctorates.
That have their doctorate degree and everything. I coach lawyers and help them learn this skill set. And they win it too. Right? So it's like, you got a choice of wherever you want to get your information from. And that's not a flex. That's not a flex at all. I'm just saying information is very powerful. right? And where you get it from matters, period. Information is very powerful. And here's the thing, I like networking, right? You make 800,000 a year, you can teach me something. I teach you, you teach me, right? I like exchanging information, right? I'm not above anybody, but I just understand how this capitalist system works. It's a value system. Surround yourself with valuable people, guess what? You're going to become more valuable. It's that simple. Trust me, you'll find out if you ever need money and you're hungry, go to a grocery store and let them know, and you will quickly find out you live in a capitalist system. Straight up. And if you want to change your life, guess what? Get around people with the right information and your life has no choice but to change. But you got to actually do something. This ain't no get rich quick scheme. Y'all don't like get rich quick schemes, right? Nobody like that. Even though I'm trying to get rich as fast as possible. I don't identify with that notion. I want to make money slow. No, I'm going to make money as fast as I possibly can. If I could get rich tomorrow, rather than get rich 3 years from now, guess what I'm going to choose? So guess what? I'm going to get in the vehicle that has the best, greatest upward mobility that I can find. The largest financial market in the world. It's that simple. So no, this is not just for people who are struggling, people who want to change their life. This is for that person that's doing 800,000 that's trying to figure out how to get to 2 million. That person that's making 300,000 that's trying to figure out how to get to 1 million. It's simple. We multiplying money.
Well, those are all the questions that I have. And again, thank you. And I just want to end it with this. Like he just said, trading is literally for everybody. I've never found one organization, like it doesn't discriminate. It doesn't discriminate on your skin color. It doesn't discriminate on your economic class. It doesn't discriminate on your social background. This is literally something that you can get involved in no matter where you came from. You could be successful. But the key is having a good mentor like Charles and so many others that I have the privilege of being mentored by, being surrounded by like-minded people, which I like to call you guys my purpose partners, my success partners, people that push you and enhance every area of your life. So Forex isn't a fad. Forex isn't a game that you play. Forex, unless you like playing games with your life, Forex is a grow wealth for life thing that you can teach your kids and your grandkids. And the reason why I'm so passionate about it, Charles is so passionate about it, and so many others and people that have shared this video, is because this wasn't something that was attainable before. So now that it is, why not share it? Because there are people out there that need this solution if they stop being skeptical, if they stop being fearful, and they stop remaining in bondage of what they were used to. Forex is a big puzzle that comes together and forms this beautiful picture of what financial freedom looks like. Just picture it like that. So there's room for you too. So that's all I have. If you're interested in literally learning how to make money from your cell phone or in your sleep, joining a global network, a group of people that really care about your financial success and are actually going to take the time out and teach you, like Charles has taught me and so many others, where you can actually gain back that freedom, message me, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I'm only a message and a comment away. Charles, do you have anything to say?
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, Jasmina is a person of high quality. She serves so many people, right? She has a heart to help. And that's the type of person you want to attach yourself to when doing something like this. You don't just want to join somebody that has the opportunity to show you how to trade. You want to join somebody who has a heart to see you win. And Jasmina, I'm telling you, she's a person of high quality. She serves people at a high level. And that's really the type of person that you want to be involved with. There's really two things people want to know. Does this work? Which we have plenty of proof it does. And will you really help me if I choose to get started? Everything else is secondary. Those are the two questions that matter. And I can emphatically say that if you choose to get in business with Jasmina, right, that's exactly what you're going to get. And you get me as a bonus, right? You get me as a bonus. I'm the cherry on top. She's the cake, right? She's going to help you tremendously. And I'm just serving the way I can, where I can, with whoever is willing to be served, right? We serve you, not the other way around. Okay. So I really strongly encourage you to get started with Jasmina. If you're watching this on my page, then contact me. I'll be happy to help you as well. And let's win, man. Let's just win.
All right. Well, I will see y'all later. I'm about to stop this, and y'all have a blessed day.